Welcome to Iosc powered by Steyr, Kapapi and Myton. This is the first detail of the qualification day, which will be followed by the second detail at 7 p.m. India time. So stay tuned and enjoy this match between top shooters from around the world. But before that, we will take a small commercial break. So please don't go away. We'll be back soon.
Myton ESTA 5 – Intelligent software for shooters. ESTA 5 makes it easy and comfortable. With a PC, notebook, tablet or smartphone, the results are displayed directly in the browser. You can choose the display device and therefore also the display size and the type of operation of your Blackmagic measuring frame yourself. The comfortable operation is possible via touchscreen or Bluetooth control panel. Simply determine the light brightness, light color and the target image from the firing point. The shooting on the other stands is no longer disturbed. For the dynamic display in the browser we use the latest web technologies. All important information such as the competition time or series results are displayed clearly on screen. Sport shooters can also display the hit center, the hit circle or detailed hit statistics. New innovative presentation of results now on mobile devices. Cost-effective, flexible, simple. ESTA 5 can be fully integrated to existing Myton Shootmaster systems. Myton, your partner for the shooting sport.
Athletes to the line. Athletes to the line. Athletes to the line.
That's the athletes to the line command. Very soon we will start with the 15 minutes preparation in sighter time. It's a 60-shot qualification match in the 10-meter air pistol today. This is the first detail, which will be followed by detail number 2 at 7 p.m.
exciting time starts now.
And while the shooters get themselves prepared in the 15 minutes preparation and sighter time, we take this opportunity to welcome Margit Melmer, the sport manager of the Austrian Shooting Sport Federation and a great supporter of the online shooting competitions organized by us. Margit is also a part of the ISSF committee. Welcome, Margit.
Hi, Shimon. Hi to everyone. Hi, great. Thank you that I can be together with you on this competition. And I'm really happy that we found a lot of pistol shooters. They are taking part now on this online competition. So I wish all of you, all of us, good luck. Thank you, Shimon.
And Margit, how was your experience at the ISSF World Cup? Margit is just back from the ISSF World Cup at OCEC. Margit,
Yeah.
how was it? We spotted you a couple of times, watching the finals and the medal matches. We spotted you.
It was. The World Cup was really very, very well organized. In this situation now, it's not easy to organize. I know, you know it from India, from this World Cup. And in Croatia, they make a good job. They make every 2 days. We had to go for a test, for a COVID test, antigen test, and only with the belt here, we can move into the shooting range. And also you have seen on the final hole, not a lot of persons was allowed to go there. Every 3 seats, 1 person can sit. Then 2 seats must be free and 1 person can watch the final. And but it was very hot this time. It was so hot in the tent. The final hole was a big tent. And in this tent, the temperature was between 40 and 50 degrees. So it was really hot. I think for pistol shooter, it was a little bit easier. They can wear short shorts or skirt and short sleeves. But for rifle shooters, it was unbelievable hot, really so hot. Yes, but yes, all around was perfect, really.
Thank you, Margaret. I'm sure it must have been a very nice competition. I saw that a lot of Austrians did very well. So we also welcome Uni from Indonesia. She's a great promoter of the sport and has been a shooter herself. Welcome, Uni.
Thank you so much for Shimon and everyone. Hi, Market. How are you? So all the best for everyone. And this time also, Shimon, and in Indonesia now for the first time we are in lockdown since we started 2 days back because the victims are increased. But it's okay. The spirit's still there for sport, especially for our sport in shooting. So again, all the best for everyone.
Uni, what do you have to say about the field today and the participants from Indonesia? We see Rico there shooting in his sighters, and one of the finest shooters from Indonesia, Rico, the national champion. Uni, a little bit about Rico. What do you have to say about how's his form? There you can see Rico shooting with his Steyr pistol. Uni.
Rico is tire and the target is also Maitan. I think he is using Star 5 now. It's a individual target from Maitan. And he is now in his hometown. in his home, especially to be precise. And actually now Rico is the rank number 1 in Indonesia for air pistol, and he is still in junior category. Now we are preparing for Southeast Asian Games, Southeast Asia Games in Hanoi on November this year, also with other his teammates also. Now he is in hometown in Bali. It is a 2.5 hour ahead from you, Shimon, from India. Now it is 6:41 p.m. No, it is 7. Sorry, almost 7. 6. Yeah, 6. No, yeah, 6:42 p.m. now in Bali. So also all the best for Rico, and his father is also there, I think so, to assist him. Yeah, Simon, back to you.
Thank you, Yuni. That's Rico Dinata, the top shooter for Indonesia. He holds the Indonesian record, coached by his father. Was very busy with the college today, but found out time and is going to give a tough fight to some of the Olympic bound shooters who will be up in action at the second detail at 7 p.m. Margaret, we're going to have a very strong field. The second detail is full of Olympic bound shooters, Margaret.
Yes, I have seen your information on Facebook. So really a lot of very well-known shooters.
We seem to have lost Margaret. We will speak to her about some of the Olympic bound shooters who will be in action in the second detail, which starts at 7 p.m. Margaret Melmer is the sport manager of the Austrian Shooting Sport Federation and the jury for the competition.
So I'm back now.
Yeah, you're back now.
Sorry with the connection. Yes, you have really a good shooters now in this online competition. A lot of well-known shooters with future, with success, and also on the World Cup. A lot of them, I've seen three or four ladies have been on the final, in the air pistol final on this World Cup in Iosc. So really great competition now. In the next part, yes, two.
Margaret, we will be seeing the star shooter for Austria, Sylvia Steiner, the Olympic bound shooter, did very well in the finals a few days back at Iosc. I'm sure you must have witnessed the final live from the venue itself. So, but she was a little unlucky, even though she took an early lead. She was leading after the first 5 shots in the final. Looked like that she would be definitely winning a medal at that point.
Yeah.
But eventually she finished 6th. Margaret, how do you see her preparation going to the Olympics? What kind of form is she in? What kind of training is she doing?
Silvia, at the moment, she prepared very well. She take a lot of competition. She really like to take part on every competition she can get. So we send her to each competition that is possible at the moment. And, she do a lot of online competition too. She trained at home. Her home coach is the father. It's Franz Steiner. She trained with him, and she also will go with him to the games. Not our national coach will go with her, because we think the best situation is this home coach, that the father and Silvia, that they are going together to Tokyo. She at the moment she's training. After the World Cup, she take a small break, and now she start again. She was not so unhappy with this final because you have seen she had a great score on the qualification. I don't know if you have seen the qualification score on 25-meter pistol on the European Championships. With the 25-meter pistol, she shot a new record, new Austrian record, 590 points with the 25-meter pistol, Silvia. So a few weeks, 2 weeks before. So she's really in a good condition. And you see, she's coming up, up, up. And so the highlight and really the best thing this year will be the games. We're sure. We're sure. She's very well prepared, and everything around her looks really great.
Margit Melmer was explaining us about Sylvia, analyzing her performance at the recent World Cup where Sylvia Steiner finished sixth, was leading at one stage of the final, the early stages, and eventually finished sixth. She's an Olympic-bound shooter, and there's a small promotion video of Sylvia Steiner will be seen in action at 7 p.m. today, 7 p.m. India time.
Hi, this is Silvia Steiner from Austria, and I will take part in the Iosc on 5th of July. I will shoot with my Steyr pistol Evo 10E to Maiton targets. If you want to see it live, please come to Facebook on indianshooting.com. Thank you. See you there.
And we will definitely watch you, Sylvia, in action at 7 p.m. India time. Up against two more Olympic-bound shooters, one from US and the other one from Armenia. Margit, we also have the bronze medalist of the World Cup shooting in the second detail, Yulia of Ukraine.
Yes, from Ukraine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She won the bronze in the World Cup recently. So a very strong field in the second detail, Margit, and Uni. Rico will be facing the toughest challenge from these four ladies, three Olympic bound and the bronze medalist of the World Cup, Yulia. So Rico up against four very strong women shooters, Uni.
Yes, actually, Yulia just got bronze, and then also took a part in rapid mix for Ukraine. She is very good shooters, and I think she is also going for Tokyo. I think so. So let's see for our luck. But yes, Yulia, it is very strong shooters. So she will participate in second detail, right?
Yes, we have all four top women shooters, including the three Olympic-bound shooters and the bronze medalists shooting together in the second detail.
Yeah. Okay. So in our in second details also there will be our youth shooters, women, also Arista, and nowadays she's doing good. Now this is from Kyrgyzstan, yeah.
Koshlev Alexander shooting from Kyrgyzstan. We have two shooters from Kyrgyzstan shooting in this detail. We have a shooter from Spain, Paula. We have a shooter from Tajikistan, Dilorom Logetenke. Nearing the end of the 15-minute preparation and sighter time, after which the actual match will begin. That's the end of the 15 minutes preparation and sighter time.
Match firing. Start. Match firing. Start. Match firing. Start. Match firing. Start. Match firing. Start.
This is it. The match starts now. On your screen is the top shooter from Indonesia, Rico Dinata, the record holder for his country, shooting with his Steyr air pistol and using a my-turn target. Vaishnavi Rajesh shooting from India, also with a Steyr pistol. Kaushalev Alexander from Kyrgyzstan. John Persson of Sweden, competing in the Iosc for the very first time. In fact, competing in the online shooting version for the very first time. He's perhaps also the first shooter from Sweden to compete in our competitions. Margit, more and more countries joining in the online version of the sport. It's a good sign, Margit.
That's really great. That's really great. On the World Cup, I really talk with a lot of coaches, pistol coaches, that they will send the shooters to this online competition, because I really think that's a good experience for them. Not a lot of shooters can travel now. On the World Cup, you have seen there was no people from China, no people from Korea, so a lot of nations cannot travel at the moment. So this online competition is really a great chance to have a good competition on the high level competition.
Yes, Margit, absolutely. As we've said and discussed this many times, there is no need to travel. You can just log in from wherever you are and compete with the best in the world. So that's what the online shooting gives you. You know, that this is a great opportunity for some of the new shooters to get to compete with the world class shooters. Let's see. Vaishnavi Raje from India starts her match with a 10, a 10.2. The shooter from Kyrgyzstan. Using a Steyr air pistol. And Margit, I saw a lot of shooters. In fact, most of the shooters in the finals, I saw them sweating and they were feeling really hot during the finals. Was it very bad? Was it not a
Shimon,
very good temperature there?
Shimon, it was the final was in a tent, and it was so hot. It was between 40 and 50 degrees hot, really hot. So it was, and then because it was very hot outside, and a lot of lights was there on directly over the shooters in this tent in this final hole, and they was sweating unbelievable. You can see here the drops here because they was so sweating. But you have seen it in pistol. They have only short sleeves and short trousers, but they was sweating unbelievable. It was so hot. I talked with Sylvia after the final, and she told me she never have sweat before on a final like this. It was a hard job this time for the shooters. Really a hard job.
I'm sure. And especially, Margit, the rifle shooters who wear thick canvas clothing. I saw a lot of them, having a lot of difficulty to, and still managing to shoot very high results, even in that kind of condition.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the shooter from India, Vaishnavi Raje. Shooting from her home in Mumbai in India. Vaishnavi has taken part in the earlier editions of the Iosc. Rico. Rico of Indonesia, just 19 years old, from Bali in Indonesia. Rico started his competitions in 2013. He's played a couple of World Cups, the Asian Championships, stood fifth in the Asian Championship at the Waku City in the youth category. He has some international exposure, doing very well now, and very soon we're going to see a medal in this resume on the ISF page for Rico. Uni, how's he doing right now? Uni?
Yeah, he's doing very good now. He's more stable. I think he's now very enjoy of his performance. He's getting and then more stable, like what I said. And then hopefully he also will go to SEA Games on November, and also in before that there is uh, junior air gun, and then also there is a World championships, yeah, for junior world championships also. So let's see if he can do good. But we are very sure this time is Rico is doing better and more better and better. day by day. He's more stable actually. That is the very important.
Juni, I don't understand very clear. Will he go to the Junior World Championships in September, Rico?
Yes, he's preparing for that, Margit.
Ah, okay, because I was not understand very clear. Okay, so he will go. Perfect, perfect. So that's, you will see, it's a good preparation to do it here online with a lot of spectators.
Yeah. What about OCX that time with you, Margit? I think you have a difficult time there because of the humidity. I think it's not really good there, right?
Yes,
Okay.
it was, the humidity was, but the temperature, it was nearly outside. It was nearly 36, 38 degrees for 1 week. And it was so hot, and it doesn't cool down in the evening. It was all the time. In the evening, I remember when it was 9 o'clock, we had 27 degrees. It don't go down. So there was really no time for relax, for recover.
Okay. Okay. Evening 27, but I think there is no wind like that, yeah? Or there is heat wave also? Heat wave also there?
Yeah. There is wind. There is wind. Yes, but it was not this time. It was not this time. During the European Championships, 3 weeks before, was much more wind. This time, on July, beginning of July or end of June, there was no wind. There was no wind. It was really in three position. The problem was really not the wind. The problem was the hot condition. Really, it was. We cool our shooters down with. I hope it's no marketing with Coke. I buy Coke, bottles of Coke, and gift it here to
Yeah.
cool them down, and hot towels, make it wet towels, cold, and give it also here around the neck that you can cool down them. It
Yeah.
was unbelievable, unbelievable. One of our junior shooters, she was in the World Cup for in the senior class. We really had to take care about her. It was too much for her. She had the team competition, woman 50 meter, and after 2 hours break, no, she had the final after the team competition with the team in the final, and then directly the mixed team went. It was the program was very, very busy. A lot of competitions in one day with very short breaks between. So they really, you must be in a good condition that you can do all this competition.
Yeah, understand. I followed all the events there, especially in the final. So even in the final, also from bronze to gold to and silver, also there is like a back to back. Yeah, it is
Yeah,
very
yeah.
busy. I can understand how busy the juries and referees also there.
Yeah.
So yeah, how about your team in there, Margit?
Oh, no, we was very happy with our ladies. I must say, our ladies was great with the team. No, we have no lady in the final, but we had a ninth place with this Shailene White is the name. She was place number 9 in the 50-meter three position event. Ninth place, very, very close to the final. And with the team, we come to the silver. We won silver against Russia. It was perfect. It was really, really perfect. This Kim, we like these new competitions. We like the new mixed team 50 meter, and we like the new team competition in 50 meter. It's really great. Really
Yeah,
good competition. It's very fast. You must be very fast. We have only 50 minutes for 45 shots. It's really a lot. You must be fast, but they do a good job, really.
that's
And it's
for
it's nice to watch this final, Uni. It's really nice because one of your team is a bronze shooter, one a kneeling. So for the first kneeling bronze, and on the end the standing shooter. And this head-to-head race, that's what is a great job, really.
yeah.
That's nice.
really nice. Yes, I saw everything actually, especially for 3P because the time it is very tight, and then especially with the another challenge for the weather also. So I don't want to have any imagination for how they are struggling with the weather there, because with the jackets and trousers and everything, it will
Yeah.
be a big challenge for them. But yeah, they can do really good. They did good also. That's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Austria,
and and also then, sorry.
I think in Austria it is more rifle shooter compared to pistol shooter, right?
Yes, you're totally right. You're totally. I think Silvia, she's really well known. She make a good job, and she's a really very high level shooters. And she will take part on the games in 2 weeks. So I really cannot understand why we don't have enough pistol shooters. For my idea, maybe when I start again with shooting, I think I think I will not be a rifle shooter, because with pistol you only have your small case. You have to wear your shoes. You can wear short trousers or a shirt, something like this. And I'm a rifle shooter. All this equipment, this underwear, and all this jacket and trousers and shoes, and a lot of equipment to take every time with you. I cannot understand why we don't have more pistol shooters, because we have really good pistol shooters in Austria. But in the futures, the last medals, I think that could be why it is like it's at the moment. Last time was with the medal was Christian Planer. He was a rifle shooter. Before was Wolfram Weibel with 2 medals on the games. He was a rifle shooter, and before also was a rifle shooter with medals. So it's that's why we have more rifle shooters in Austria, really. But I hope it will turn now. I hope with all this success from Silvia, we will have more pistol shooters. I think really
That is
it's
your duty actually now. That is your homework to make another shooter for pistol.
yes, more.
Yeah.
Yes, we have done it in Austria. Like Shimon showed me this online competition. I have done it for young shooters in Austria the last 5 months. Every 4 weeks, we do it online competition, so they can train shot at home or on the shooting range. It depends on the situation of the town. And I also make this. I call this talent scouting. And I have in each relay nearly 200 competitors in pistol. So there are shooters. We will find young shooters. At the moment, some of them are shooting on a rest. You understand? So they are
Yeah.
very young. But it's nice. It's really nice to see these young shooters how they do these competitions. It's really nice. Yeah.
Because
So I
actually for
hope in the future will come more pistol shooters.
yeah, because maybe for pistol also to get the new talents also it's not easy, because they think that they cannot do because it's only one hand like that. But actually that's a good exposure for others who already in pistol discipline like that.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it's cheaper. Pistol shooting is cheaper than rifle shooting. So that
Yeah,
could also be an argument to found more people for pistol shooting.
we don't need the hook, we don't need the height riser, we don't need tube, we don't need anything, just body and pistol. That's it. Or
Yeah,
maybe some of them need specs. That's
yeah,
all.
yeah.
And
Okay.
while the ladies were chatting, we will just take a small commercial break and we will be back with more analysis and expert comments from Margaret and Uni.
New from Iton, Lana, the lane allocation software for shooting ranges. Myton makes it possible to allocate electronic shooting lanes without additional staff at the main computer. With immediate effect, shooters can now choose their own lane, even using their own smartphone. Lana is accessed via a web browser and the shooter is then searched in the Myton database. The shooter selects the desired shooting program and shooting lane. This can be done either by directly entering the name, the sports ID registration number, or by using the barcode of the starter card or the sports ID card. This means an enormous workload relief of the shooting lane staff during lane allocation. All data are queried by Lana live from the Myton server, so the shooter always receives live information about free lanes and his personal club account. Lana is the complete solution in combination with the program price shooting and results. Simple operating concept, intelligent starter selection, always up-to-date information. Myton. Precise, flexible, unique.
So, Uni, how's Rico shooting right now? Do you see him making it to the finals?
Shimon, sorry, come again.
Uni, do you have information of Rico's progress right now in the qualification?
Yeah, just 1 second.
Rico, the top shooter of Indonesia. That's John Persson from Sweden. A very nice setup for online shooting by John, who's competing for the first time in the Iosc. Yes, Uni, do you have information of Rico's progress?
Yes, 94 and 96.
94-96 by Rico in the first two series. Not a bad start.
Yeah, and in the third series, he's doing good. He's still doing it.
Looks like Rico would be able to touch the 575 mark. Uni?
Yeah, I hope so. We'll see. We wish more.
Margit, what do you say? How much will be the cutoff for the finals, considering we have four top shooters shooting in the second detail?
I think these four ladies, they will be around 580, all of these four. But then there will be a little gap, a gap between 5 or 6 points, I'm sure. For the final, it looks that we need 574, 575 today. Maybe a little bit less. It could be.
I believe, Uni, there are a couple of national squad shooters from Indonesia shooting in the second detail. I think there could be some really high scoring shooters among the seven Indonesians who are shooting in the second details, Uni.
Yes, one of them is from youth for girl and boys, and one of the our best shooters actually not participate this time because he's a bit far from camp and he cannot make it for this competition.
Okay. That's a good start for Rico, who's shot a 94 and a 96 in the first two series of his qualification. If he can maintain this, he could reach around the 575 mark. There you can also see his father and coach clicking a picture of the first half of the match.
Shimon, I always think that's great when we see shooters training at home or make competitions at home, because at the time they cannot travel, they cannot fly to somewhere, and it's great to see them practice from home. It's really great to do everything so they can shoot. I think it's perfect.
Absolutely, Margit. But Margaret, it could also sometimes, shooting from your home in the comfort zone could also work in a shooter's favor sometime. So
Yes, yes. We
I
see
feel
it a
it's
lot of time from Martin Strenfel. When he's at home, he shot, you remember, 636, 632, 633. He had a lot of time scores more than 630. And if he's on the competition there, he, yeah, it's not easy for him. It's not, say, let me tell it like this, it's not easy for him.
yes, but at the same time, Margaret, to compensate uh, the comfort zone, the online version, the formats which we use, puts the extra pressure on the shooter because we are continuously analyzing the performance. Like see what we are doing with Rico. We are continuously analyzing his qualification first two series 94, 96. So he's aware that his qualification is being tracked, is being spoken about, people are watching his scores, so that puts an extra pressure on him even in the qualification. Whereas if
I'm
you
right.
see the
Yeah.
general Whereas if you see the other formats of shooting like the ISSF World Cups and all, the qualification stage is never brought. It's never aired or broadcast, or it's not available for the public viewing. So people don't know exactly who's shooting what in the qualification. So and shooters, they don't feel that extra pressure in the qualification because it's not uh, uh, there is no commentary in the qualification, so they are shooting in a very comfort zone. So the qualification of the online version is even more, it puts an extra pressure even in the qualification.
I agree with you. I agree. Yeah.
So I think the best combination is that the shooters can shoot in their house, and sometimes they also need to shoot along with others in bigger ranges.
Yes, but if you have how you say before, at home in your comfort zone, it's good because you can show what you can. Because I think I don't know a lot of shooters. They can shot 630 and more, only not in the training. But I think if you shot it at home on an online competition, in your comfort zone, but with the pressure of online that we are talking about him, and a lot of people are watching him, and the noises around, it's not easy. And I think it's really good to prepare them for bigger competitions.
Yes. And there we have one shooter from Tajikistan, Dilorom Lagutenko. That is Vaishnavi Raje's target, the shooter from India. 10.8 on the last shot registered here. The 30th shot, a great shot, 10.8 by the young Indian shooter Vaishnavi. Halfway through of the qualification match, she's registered 274 in the first 30 shots of the qualification. Vaishnavi Raje. Margaret, what do you feel? The shooter can shoot about 550. She's a young
Yeah,
shooter from India.
you will see they will become better in the next half, in the next 30 shots, because at the beginning you know it, you're nervous and it's not running. But if you have some, so here in this situation you have the half, then you come better and better. You remember the feeling. She remember the feeling, and you will see she will become better. It will be more than the same. So 550, it's good. I think it's good for her. Yeah, it will be. I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah. And how old is she, Shimon? She looks so young. Do you know?
Margaret, I'm not very sure about the age, but she's still studying, and
So nearly
is a
20.
student.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe less than that.
Yeah. 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 She looks very young. Yeah.
The Swedish shooter shooting for the first time in the Iosc. That's a nice setup, Margaret, by John. She's taking part for the first time.
Yes, great that shooters from all over the world are taking part now. In Sweden at the moment, it's the same time like us. It's 1 o'clock. So it's 1 hour afternoon. So it's afternoon now. Yes. So he must take time or take holidays of his job to can take part on this competition.
Yes, Margaret. Shooting can be very addictive. people are willing to, leave the work and compete. It's for a shooter. It's very important to keep in the competition mode. So it becomes the first priority, Margaret.
Yes, that's good. That's good. And now he had a 10. Look, the red one is the actual one, and it's a 10. I think the green before was a 9, but the red one is a 10.
Let's see if he can shoot another 10 in the next shot. With the pressure of commentary, if he can
Yes,
shoot, I
also
think
the
he's
next is a
managed to
10.
shoot. Yeah, just at the same place, Margaret.
Yeah, perfect, perfect, yes.
John Persson of Sweden doing very well. So, Margaret, if you could also explain to the German speaking nations an overview of this whole competition, this pistol competition, the Iosc, both the details featuring Olympic bound shooters and World Cup medalists, and the finals tomorrow at 7 p.m. India time. If you could give a full overview of the competition, Margaret.
Okay, I will translate. So, herzliches Willkommen an alle deutschsprachigen Zuschauer. Wir befinden uns hier beim Online-Bewerb für Luftpistolenschützen, organisiert vom indischen Verband. Shimon Sharif ist der Wettkampfleiter und Organisator dieser Veranstaltung. Und mein Name ist Margit Melmer und ich unterstütze ihn hier als Wettkampfjury und für die Moderation. Wir haben im heutigen Bewerb in diesem Durchgang 5 Schützen am Start aus der ganzen Welt, aktuell aus Schweden, Indonesien, aus Indien. Und im nächsten Durchgang, der in Indienzeit um 7 Uhr beginnt, laut der deutschsprachigen oder der europäischen Zeit um 3:30 Uhr. Hier haben wir dann viele Top-Schützen am Start. Ich beginne mit der Österreicherin, alphabetischer Reihenfolge, mit Silvia Steiner aus Österreich, aktuell Nummer 1, und sie wird auch an den Olympischen Spielen teilnehmen, genauso wie die Schützinnen, die hier ebenfalls noch am Start sind, aus der Ukraine, aus Amerika und jetzt muss ich kurz nachschauen, wo die 4. Schützin her ist. Auf alle Fälle haben wir hier 4 Schützinnen, die an den Olympischen Spielen teilnehmen werden. In Summe im zweiten Durchgang sind dann mehr als 20 Schützen am Start, also ein rund 25-köpfiges Teilnehmerfeld, und wir kämpfen hier um den Einzug ins Finale. Das Finale wird morgen um 19 Uhr nach Indienzeit, also 3:30 Uhr laut europäischer Zeit geschossen oder laut österreichischer, deutscher, Schweizer Zeit 3:30 Uhr geschossen. Also bitte auf Facebook schauen, auf YouTube schauen oder auf Indian-Shooting. Indian Shooting auf Facebook findet man es, und da wird es auch über Broadcast hier live übertragen. Iosc Qualifikation heute. Wir haben noch einen zweiten Durchgang, dann, wie gesagt, um 3:30 Uhr nach österreichischer, deutscher, Schweizer Zeit, und morgen dann das Finale der Top 8 Athleten. 4 Olympiastarterinnen sind hier morgen vertreten im Finale und werden sich heute über die Qualifikation natürlich noch hineinschießen. Aktuell sehen wir hier einen sehr interessanten Schützen aus Indonesien. Er schießt von zu Hause aus. Es ist Rico, 19 Jahre alt, ein Junior, und ist hier gerade unterwegs, so um die 570 zu schießen. Begonnen hat er mit 94 und 96. Also bitte dranbleiben, beziehungsweise im zweiten Durchgang auch noch einmal schauen, dann um 3:30 Uhr nachmittags, um 15:30 Uhr und morgen ebenfalls 15:30 Uhr dann das Finale der Top 8 Schützen. Würde mich freuen, wenn viele dabei sind und hier morgen dann die Daumen drücken. So, Shimon, I give back the microphone to you.
Thank you, Margit. So it's the Steyr pistol all around. There you can see the top shooter Rico Donata leading in the first detail. Had an excellent start with 94, followed it with a 96. Uni is going to update us with the remaining series of Rico, who's also shooting with a Steyr pistol. Uni, how is Rico performing now? While we get the update from Uni, Margit, I see a lot of medalists this time at the World Cup had used the Steyr pistols, the men and women gold both being won by the Steyr shooters, Margit.
Yeah, I think that Steyr is one of the most famous pistols, and you know, they every year or every 4 years, 3 years, they had good ideas with this Steyr Evo that they come a few years ago. They make a big step in front of other pistol producers, and Steyr, they are here in it. They produce a lot of the pistols in Austria directly here, and they are very, very well known. And also the service. Maybe someone is, yes, they are on each competition. If you will go there for a service or for a checkup, you can go there, and in a few minutes, it's done. So the service is also very, very good for Steyr.
Yes, Margit, and you know, some fantastic performance by the Steyr shooters in the recent World Cup at OCEC. The men and women individual gold, you know, the gold won by Javed of Iran. He's won 2 back-to-back gold medals at the Delhi World Cup and the World Cup in Croatia recently. And also the women shooters were equally strong using the Steyr pistol. We saw the women's 10-meter air pistol team of Antoneta and Mirsulava and Maria of Bulgaria winning the team gold. Then Corina also did very well. So
Vima Corina won the quota place on the European Championships with this pistol. It was the last chance to win a quota, and Corina Wimmer from Germany, she won the quota place for Germany. 3 weeks
Yes.
before the World Cup with this Steyr pistol, yeah?
Yes, Karina, and yes, Margaret, and then Karina also followed it with this again a silver at the recent World Cup.
Yeah.
Both gold and silver being won by the Steyr shooters, and in the men category, the individual gold won by Javed Farugi. Fantastic performance in and apart from the individual events, the team events, the mixed team events, a lot of users won the medals using a lot of shooters won the medals using the Steyr pistol, and not very behind were the rifle shooters also. Margaret, we saw Vladimir Maslenkov of Russia bagging the silver with his Steyr Challenge E. And even in the mixed team events, some of the Russian shooters like Sergei Kaminsky, he also used the Steyr Challenge rifles. We had Anastasia Galashina and Vladimir Maslenkov, all from Russia, using the Steyr Challenge, winning medals in the mixed team event. Margaret. So some really good performance by Steyr shooters in both pistol and rifle events at the recently held World Cup in Osijek, Croatia.
So I'm back, or you're back. A lot of Russian shooters are shooting now a Steyr rifle.
Yes, Margaret.
Maslenikov, like you told before, and other shooters too from Russia.
Do we have you connected?
Yes, I'm here.
Looks like Rico is in good form today. Started off with a 94, 96. Uni, are you connected?
Yeah, he is doing in the last series now.
The Miton Blackmagic electronic scoring target for the discipline's 10-meter air pistol combination or 10-meter air pistol standard. For many years, Miton systems have been used abroad at championships with multi-shot air pistols. Now, with the improved version of the RFP5 lighting attachment, which features more powerful LEDs behind a sturdy, translucent protection plate. This is the perfect solution to train dynamic disciplines on a shorter distance. The red and green light control works with high precision and no noticeable reaction time. No warm-up, no afterglow, fully electronically controlled and with an extremely long service life. Miton. Precise, flexible, unique.
And there you can see a top shooter shooting on a top target system, the Miton electronic target being used by a top shooter of Indonesia, Rico Dinata, leading in this detail with fantastic shooting with his Steyr air pistol.
Yes, Shimon. For Rico now, he is doing for the last series, completing 94, 96, 99, 94, and 95. One more series.
That's fantastic performance, Uni.
Yeah, this is not really good for him actually, but yeah, I hope that he can make it in for tomorrow.
Rico most likely to make the cut for the finals. A detail yet to start at 7 p.m. featuring some very strong shooters, including 3 Olympic-bound shooters and the World Cup bronze medalist from Osijek, Croatia. But nonetheless, Rico's performance today will definitely help him make the cut for the top 8 finalists. Margaret, what do you say? Do you see Rico making it to the finals? Some fantastic shooting by the young Indonesian, Margaret.
Oh yes, because of this 99, what he have done in the third series, he will this will growing up, and at the moment he's on the way to 570. Let me check it again. Yes, 570, maybe in the middle of 570. It could be really that he will be in, but we will see. He's in the last. He had to do the last shots. But there is enough time. From now on, we have 23 minutes time until the end. So he will take his time, and I'm sure that he will fight for the final, that he will go in. Yes.
A very strong shooter. Rico, just 19 years old. It finished 5th at the Asian Championship as a youth shooter. He's also competed at the World Cup at Changhua in 2018 and at World Cups at Munich in the same year.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Margit, I see that the shooter from Sweden is not a very big fan of follow through. If you can see, Margit, his next shot.
Yeah. Oh,
There
it's a
you
little
see,
bit
Mark.
high. Little bit high.
And not a very big fan of follow through. A very important technique used by shooters. Very, very important thing to do, follow through. Margit, do you agree?
Yes, you're right. I look at him now. He's holding very long. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. He's very, very fast down with the pistol.
A lot of shooters like shooting it like, they like shooting fast.
Mm. Also, Silvia is also shooting very, very fast. Really very fast. Yes, since I know her, she's doing like this. And she don't make a break. She don't like to make a break. Sometimes she discussed it with the coach to make a short break, to relax, to recover, but she don't like it. She do her own way, and yeah, she's successful with this, so no discussions.
So long as you're hitting the 10, Margaret, everything is fine.
Yeah, yes, you're right. You're right. Look, Vashinavi, she only needs 5 shots more, then she will finish. 5 shots more, so she will be nearly by the 550. Yes, nearly.
That's what we guessed, Margaret, at the half stage of Vaishnavi. We had put this score of about 550 for the young shooter from India. So I think if she doesn't drop too much, she could reach, say, about 550, Margaret. But she just hit a 8 right now. 2 points down in this shot for Vaishnavi. She's at 510 after 56 shots. Let's assume if the next 4 shots are 10, Margaret, it will be a 550. Not a very easy thing to do, to shoot the last 4 shots on 10 for a junior shooter of this, for an upcoming shooter like Vaishnavi. Can get a little shaky. She just hit a 8. Margaret, what's your guess? What will be the score? I think it will be around 547. What about you?
No, I think the last 4 shots she will how to say, all her, because normally on the end they become better, because
Margaret,
you
you
know
have to
they,
give you have to put a number. My number is 547.
okay, let me check. She had 4 shots more. Okay, 545.
545. Margaret says
Okay.
545 for Vaishnavi. I say 547. Dear viewers, if you want to guess Vaishnavi Raje's score, here's your chance. Put in your answer. She's shot 518 after 57 shots. 3 more shots to go. How much do you think will be her final score? Margaret says 545. I say 547. Uni, are you there?
Yes, Simon, I'm here.
Uni, what's your guess? How much will Vaishnavi shoot?
How much is that? How much was that? The all the series? I didn't.
Naveen Rajan says 543 for Vaishnavi. Abhinav Saxena says 547. That's what even I said, 547. Margaret 545. Naveen Rajan 543. Let's see who gets it right. Dear viewers, can you guess Vaishnavi Raje's score? She has registered 518 in 57 shots. 3 more shots for her. That's a 10.6 in the 58th shot.
Then it will
Plus
be
needs 1
546.
9 and a 10 to prove me right. Uni, what's your score? What's your guess?
546.
Uni says 546. Margaret 545. Abhinav 547. Naveen Ranjan says 543. And remember, I also said 547. Vaishnavi shot very well under this extreme pressure created by us. She shot a 10.6 on the 58th shot, Margaret.
Yes, it's a 10.6. Great shot that she has done. and I'm not unhappy when she's over my what I calculate. I'm happy for her if it will be. At the moment, I think she's on 528, but 2 more shots to done.
There she takes aim for her 59th shot. Can she hit a 10 in the 59th shot? Focusing on the sights, trying to stabilize a pistol. She cancels the shot. Oh no, she shoots, Margaret. That's a 9. A 9.5 on the 59th shot.
Yeah.
If she hits a 10, my guess is perfect, Margaret.
Yes, then you are right. Then you are right.
I'm sure she will hit a 10.
Okay, on the enter 10, that's perfect. That's what we like always, on the enter 10.
There she goes for her last shot
Save the
of
best
the
for last.
qualification. Will it be a 10? Will it be a 9? Will it be a 547? Or will it be a 546? Uni, how much did you guess?
546.
Will Uni win or will I win? If it's a 10, I will win. If it's a 9, Uni will win. If it's a 8, Margaret,
I
you will
will
win. There she goes, aiming for a last shot. Vaishnavi Raje.
You
Once
really do a
again,
lot of
she's
pressure, Shimon.
cancelled.
But
She's cancelled her shot.
okay.
Looks like she's under extreme pressure, Margaret.
Yes, because you are talking about her and she can hear us.
But this is good training. This is good training to control your nerves and try and shoot a good shot. Can she?
Oh, Shimon, it's a 8 and it's 5:45. I'm sorry for you, but I win.
Margaret is the winner. Margaret had guessed 545 for the young shooter from India, Vaishnavi. She was under extreme pressure. She registered an 8, and Margaret got it right.
Okay.
Now let's see. We have Rico's target. It's a 571 for Rico. Fantastic shooting. If you could analyze this, Margaret, you have Rico's target in front of you. Uni and Margaret, if you could analyze this.
Yeah,
His
yeah. On
performance.
the end, that the last series of him was a 93. I think I'm. Oh, I try to make it a bit closer. Yes, he ended with 93, but I think great. Let us talk about these 99 points in the middle of the game, in the middle of this match. So really great, really great. The last shot was, look here, in the last series, 9.9, 9.9, 8.9. He was a little bit unlucky on the end. Look, it's very, very sorry. 3 times 0.9. Aha, he shows us his target. Maybe he looked for the inner tens because we need the number of the inner tens. And that's great. So I cannot see it very clear how many inner tens. Oh, maybe we can make it. Oh, that's great. Thanks to the father or to Rico.
16.
16 in the 10. 16.
1-6.
Yes, 1-6 in the 10. Yes, great. Great score. So let us look to the first series. We can see here now. He started with a 10.2, 10.4. Okay, 10 was a 8.8, another 10. You think he was good concentrated on the beginning, because it's always hard for a shooter after the sighting shots when you hear the command start, competition start. You cannot stop the pressure, you cannot stop the heart beating after this command start. If you hear this, your heart start beating so fast, really very, very fast. But he make a good job. He start with 10.2, 10.4. That's great. Juni, what do you think about his competition?
Uni, how do you rate Rico's performance, Uni? I think we've lost Uni. And while we
Okay.
were talking about Rico's result in the qualification, some of the other shooters have also finished their qualification match. Lagutenke of Tajikistan shot 543 with 10 inner 10s. And we have Paula Spain of Spain shooting 502 with 4 inner 10s. John Person registered 554 with 7 inner 10s. And Rico, of course, the leader of this detail, shooting 571.
Hopefully this will be enough. We'll see what the shooters in the afternoon or in the next relay will bring, because 571, it could be that it's not enough, but we will see. We are not sure. We have around 20 shooters in the next round. Is it right, Shimon?
More than that,
More than 20.
Margaret, we have about, say, minimum 25 shooters at least shooting in the next detail.
So it will be hard for him. I think it's not so easy that he will come to the final, but we'll see. We will know it after we start with the next relay in 1.5 hours. So in nearly 3 hours, we will know what is gone.
That's 543 for Lagutenko of Tajikistan, Dilorom Lagutenko. John Person also shot very well, considering the fact he's shooting for the first time in the online version of the sport. Shooting from Sweden, the first shooter from Sweden to take part in the Iosc competition organized by us. John Person registered 554 with 7 inner 10s. He started with a 91, 96, a good series. Then an 89, then 93, 93, and a 92 to register a total of 554. And Vaishnavi, of course, we played that little guessing game with her qualification, which put extra pressure on her, and she registered 545. But it was good training for the young shooter to shoot under extreme pressure and control her nerves and shoot whatever she could. Tried her best to control her nerves and registered 545 in the end. Just 5 minutes to go, Margaret. Most of the shooters already through, but we'll wait for 5 minutes, Margaret.
Okay, I check it. I check my. Yes, not full 5 minutes, 4.5. 4.5.
And in that time, we will take another short commercial break. Please don't go away.
Miton ESTA 5, intelligent software for shooters. ESTA 5 makes it easy and comfortable. With a PC, notebook, tablet or smartphone, the results are displayed directly in the browser. You can choose the display device and therefore also the display size and the type of operation of your Blackmagic measuring frame yourself. The comfortable operation is possible via touchscreen or Bluetooth control panel. Simply determine the light brightness, light color and the target image from the firing point. The shooting on the other stands is no longer disturbed. For the dynamic display in the browser we use the latest web technologies. All important information such as the competition time or series results are displayed clearly on screen. Sport shooters can also display the hit center, the hit circle or detailed hit statistics. New, innovative presentation of results now on mobile devices. Cost-effective, flexible, simple. ESTA 5 can be fully integrated to existing Miton Shootmaster systems. Miton, your partner for the shooting sport.
I think, Margaret, most of the
Yeah.
shooters have
They
finished.
finished. Yes, I check it. There was from now on 45 seconds. So they are all in time. Everything was perfect. And all of them are ready now. We have all scores. In leading is this 19-year-old shooter from Indonesia with 571 points and 16 inner tens. That's a good job. Yes, and if we will get to
Margaret, we have a 560 also with for the shooter from Kyrgyzstan, 560 with 9 inner tens.
Okay.
And that's the end of the match time.
Stop.
Yeah, Margaret. So we have a
Fine.
560 and we also have from the second shooter of Kyrgyzstan, we have a 554.
Yes, with
With
7
9
inner
inner tens.
tens. Mm-hmm.
With 9 inner tens, Margaret.
Oh, with 9. Okay. Okay.
For Kashilev of Kyrgyzstan, 554. But yes, of course, the leader still remains Rico from Indonesia, shooting 571. So that's it. Please do join us for the second detail at 7 p.m. We are going to have some of the best shooters shooting in the second detail, including 3 Olympic bound shooters and 1 World Cup bronze medalist. So don't miss the action. Stay tuned. We'll have Sylvia Steiner of Austria, an Olympic bound shooter who finished 6th recently at the World Cup in Croatia. We also have Alexis Legan of USA, an Olympic bound athlete, and Armenia's Elmira Karapetian, who will also be seen at the Tokyo Olympics. And then we have Ukraine's Yulia Korostilova, who is fresh from that bronze medal winning feat in the women's 10-meter air pistol at the World Cup in Osijek, Croatia. These 4 up against a couple of national squad shooters from Indonesia, shooters from Israel, and shooters from a couple of other countries. All will be seen in action at 7 p.m. India time. It's a very star-studded field. Please don't go away and join us back at 7 p.m. India time. You can take a short break while we end this stream, but please join us back at 7 p.m. India time for all the action from Iosc.
See you later. Bye.